I get the question every day, Fire, what do you want out of Modern Warfare 2? And my list is pretty small because honestly, I don't need much to be able to enjoy a game. But first, the new Al-Assad character has Invasion of Verdansk as a spray. I'm not saying that means anything specifically, but maybe it does. So, people have asked me, Fire, what do you want out of Modern Warfare 2? And like I said, it's a pretty simple list for me. So when I am looking for Modern Warfare 2 to improve on what Modern Warfare 1 already did, and in turn, what Warzone 2 is hopefully going to improve on as well. Realistically, my most important stance on the game is I want weapon agency. Meaning I want the ability to be able to run whatever and still be competitive. Now, I'm gonna make 2 points here, and I think that they're gonna probably be very counterpoint of each other. So it's gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself, but at the same time, I know how I feel about it, and so you can take it as it is. So this is the moment where I wanna know, what do you want to see out of Warzone 2? What is the one thing that will make or break the game for you? So here we go for mine. I want weapon agency. Weapon agency meaning just the ability to be able to run anything while still being at least competitive. I think that metas in the game are always going to happen. And when metas always happen, obviously, you're going to end up with certain things that will always be better than others. And that's okay. It really is. I don't actually have anything against meta. I just enjoy running stuff that other people aren't. Because one, I like to challenge myself, and two, I like variety. Variety in gaming is probably one of the biggest reasons why I started gaming, considering the fact that, you know, in life you generally live one way, but when you're gaming, you can live a million lives. And so I like to try to take that into the same way that I game as well. So with weapon agency, I would like for them to have basically the alteration styles to be able to make any weapon at least viable in whatever way that they can run it. At the same time, I want to see, and this is going to be the part where I'm going to sound contradictory, I want to see the game come out with interesting and strong weaponry, which, again, is going to sound contradictory here, because people are going to be like, but just a second ago you said you wanted every gun to be good. I do. But I also want to see them release, as silly as it sounds, maybe not necessarily broken weapons, but really damn good ones. And that's particularly one reason, and it's going to sound stupid, but new weapons in games need to be a little overpowered. I would rather weapons come out a little overpowered and then get brought back a little bit than to release weapons that are completely and utterly useless. Check the new LMG, AR LMG thing, and then be forced into not getting to use them. Overpowered weapons on launch tend to make more interesting gameplay because more people are willing to go in and attempt to use these weapons. Whereas when you get to seeing a bunch of people going to check out new weapons and then them being completely disappointing, it actually kills momentum in games. If you've ever played games like League of Legends or Magic the Gathering, both of which I frequently mention, power creep is one of the things that not only keeps the game alive, but it's also one of the things that keep people coming back. And when they release new weapons, if they're not good enough to at least compete or better than what is around them, generally what happens is people get bored. And I know that sounds, again, like I said, like it's a bit contradictory. I want all the weapons to be usable, but I want new weapons to be busted. Yeah, I know how it sounds. That Owen's disgusting, by the way. That guy hit me with still. But yeah, Although he's running the wrong barrel on it, but I'm not here to judge. But I think that we need a game that's well balanced with the ability of producing interesting and more fun to use weapons after the fact. I really want to see this weapon system that they've been teasing. Granted, they haven't been teasing it too much because pretty much all of the information that we've got has come from content creators and not from Call of Duty themselves. But I want to see this weapon system be able to create something fun. And back to it, gaming to me has always just been about fun. So most of all, I want to be able to have fun doing whatever I'm doing. And so not being able to use any weapon that I want, that breaks my fun. Not having exciting new weapons to run when they are released, also, again, breaks my fun. And yeah, I mean, that's what I want out of it. But again, I ask you, what do you want? This is a great moment to kind of see where you all's heads are on the game itself, what you want to see when it comes out, and what really makes and breaks it. Because honestly, if I ever get the chance to sit down and talk to COD, I'd love to have this kind of information, so that way I can say, hey, this is where my community stands. Because I think that I think it's important to remember that, you know, everybody is a little different, and having the ability to actually say, hey, this is what my community likes, would be really cool to be able to do. But thank you all so much for checking it out. I really appreciate you being here. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, as it helps people find the channel. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, peace.